Being the global social media network as it is, Reddit sure has all kinds of people posting all kinds of content. Some of it better, some of it worse. Way worse. Content that I especially hate are these self-posts with titles like "If this post receives 100 upvotes, I will do this," and "If this post receives 1000 upvotes, I will do something stupid and asinine." That's why I'm going to be building a setup where these posts are on publication immediately printed to trash, because that's where they belong. Let's get coding. Alright, so we need to be able to take a screenshot of the incriminating post. Then that gets printed. As usual, I will be using Node.js and JavaScript. For screenshots, I will be using the PageRes library. It uses Puppeteer and Headless Chrome on the backend to take the web page screenshots. Using it cannot be much simpler really. Here is all of the necessary code to take a screenshot. You just point it to an URL, select the sizes you want, and some optional settings like cropping and such. Then you tell it the destination folder for the images, and that's it. You now get all the screenshots in PNG format to that directory. Lovely. Here's an example. This is the screenshot of Wikipedia's front page it took. We are one step closer to ending these posts. Now that screenshots are working, we can take a look at the actual script. The script needs to run a couple of steps. First, we need to check for new posts from Reddit. I was a bit lazy about this. I was going to be using the official Reddit API, but then I realized that Reddit has RSS support for search results, so that is way easier to implement. Hooray for being lazy. Here is the RSS feed URL we will be checking every minute or so for new posts. We of course need to parse the RSS XML feed to read it, so I installed HTML Parser 2 library. Reading a feed is super simple with it. This is literally everything needed. When the feed is read, we need to check if there are any new posts. If we encounter a new post, we send that URL to the printer to be printed. This implementation was a bit longer than I expected, so here is the send to printer function separately. Like previously, we tell PageRes to take a screenshot and save its file name as output.png. When we have the image file ready, we need to tell the printer to print it. There are several ways to do this, but since I am a crazy person using Linux, I just use the lp command to print the file. I do not know how this is done with Windows, but I bet it's something cumbersome and involves a lot of old dialog boxes and GUIs. This lp command sends the image file to the default printer set in your Linux system. Afterwards, we also remove the image file, since it is no longer needed. But enough talk, let's check out the print. Perfection! New asinine Reddit posts are printed straight to the trash, where they belong. Let's watch it again with another post. What a great success! Here are the posts that were printed and trashed. There's like dozens of them made every day. I hope that someday this printer is no longer needed and that these posts are dead memes, like the Ice Bucket Challenge and Big Chungus. But until then, thanks for watching the video and on to the next one.